Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
Good evening and welcome into the Monday, March 9th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news tonight, a woman standing alongside an interstate was killed in a crash over the weekend. Ariana Mack reports.
An out-of-state resident was killed in an Iredell County crash. The deceased is 24-year-old Kyla D. Wheeler of Fultondale, Alabama. On Saturday at approximately 4 a.m., the North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to I-77 near the 34-mile marker in Iredell County. A 2004 silver Ford Explorer collided with a black 2022 Honda Accord that was disabled in the right northbound lane of I-77. The Honda then collided with the driver, who was outside of the vehicle at the time of the collision. The driver of the Honda, Kyla D. Wheeler, passed away from her injuries at the scene of the collision. The driver of the Ford had no injuries. The initial investigation concluded speed nor impairment were contributing factors in the collision. Miss Wheeler had improperly parked her vehicle on the roadway with no lights on. There will be no charges in this case. While troopers conducted the on-scene investigation, I-77 was partially closed for several hours. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Ariana Mack.
Thanks, Ariana, and our condolences to the victim's family. Firefighters in Troutman battled a vehicle fire on Sunday. According to the Iredell Free News, Troutman fire rescue personnel were alerted by an Iredell County Sheriff's Office deputy of a vehicle on fire. The vehicle was reportedly close to a structure on Oswalt Amity Road shortly before 3 p.m. yesterday. Deputies tried to extinguish the fire with an extinguisher, but the fire was too involved. Troutman Engine 1 arrived and stretched one hose line, and they were able to put out the fire. The published report says that the fire was placed under control just after 3 p.m. No injuries were reported. Governor Josh Stein has announced the recipients of more than $24 million in mitigation grants from the Disaster Relief and Mitigation Fund, as well as $16 million in grant funding to volunteer organizations active in rebuilding homes during the Governor's Advisory Committee on Western North Carolina Recovery meeting in Marion. A Catawba County municipality is among the recipients of grant funding. Among the recipients of the 2025 Disaster Relief and Mitigation Fund grants is the city of Conover. Conover received $542,000 for the Northeast Wastewater Treatment Plant Influent Pump Station Improvement Project. The funds will go towards architecture and engineering. North Carolina Department of Transportation crews will repair a Hurricane Helene damaged drainage box in Watauga County this week. Crews were to begin repairs on the North Carolina 105 bypass near Greer Lane and the Apalcart offices this morning. Repairs are expected to finish up on Wednesday. Most of the repair can be completed on the shoulder of the road, but crews may briefly stop traffic throughout the day to finish some parts of the operation. In today's crime report, details on a case in Caldwell County in which a suspect was charged with drug trafficking. In local sports, Jason Savage has LR softball results from this weekend as they had a very productive series. In community focus, Ariana has details on a scam in which grandparents are being targeted. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2. And now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.